can just get rid of that for now. Yeah. Actions. Where's is that the only reference to it? I'll just look up dot actions. Alright. So wait, go back to the wait, hold on. Yeah, there are a lot of reference to actions, but mostly it's just talking about the current events actions. So new events and all that business. So yeah, so what would be the other places that we reference this? It would be actually the place where we're loading it and saving it. I think might be the only other two places that we care about. So here's where we're loading it. Right, so instead of just saying where is it, actions, append, etc., we can say li lines 3 equals split. So like data or whatever equals li dot split on what's the character that we're not using? I guess I could use vertical bar. I'm not using it in this context. Vertical bar, and then so ptcp list, instead of actions append li, we can say actions index li actions index data 0 data index 0 equals data index 1, and then that just means at the first before the vertical bar we'll put the action tag, and then immediately after the vertical bar we'll put the value amount. Yes. And so then the last place we deal with this is when we're actually saving this data so far. And then we'll introduce new sections to deal with this as well. Data, I don't like that name. I don't I don't know, like whatever, that's fine. It's just like the most generic name possible. The most generic name imaginable. Alright, so participation. Right, so yeah, right now when we're saving the actions, we're just saving it as, we're just iterating over a key in cur actions. So instead let's iterate over actions dot keys, and ptcp save string will equal a key plus a vertical bar character plus ptcpt list cur blah 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 participation id dot actions oh wait, no, we haven't set it yet, so we have to set these values. Yeah, okay, right, so wait, hold on, before we do this, let's say this dot actions index a key equals what is it, like value b key bdict was what, it's like oh wait, not every action will be in bdict, so wait, so okay, so if a key in bdict is the bonus dictionary, or do I call it bonus dictionary now? I forget. I might have changed its name. Yeah, I probably changed its name to bonus dictionary. Yeah, okay. So if a key in bonus dictionary dot keys, stop capitalizing it, you stubborn software. Uh, so if a key in bonus tick.keys, then ptcp list kurev blah blah a key equals bonus dictionary bonus dict index a key. No, values index bonus dict index a key. Values yos. Save that, and then else equals 0. Wait, no, that's not true. It doesn't necessarily equal 0. Oh, weird. Yeah, no, that's weird. I never really had to. Huh. Right. Because previously it had always been that at the end of the event, we only had to calculate the bonuses for the actions that players had actually taken. We never actually bothered with the actions that players hadn't taken. Why would we? No one had taken those actions. No one cares about how much they're worth. And yet here we are. Alright, so, that's fun. Alright, so now we have to calculate those. And we don't have to, but we should, because hypothetically we have to. And if we hypothetically have to, then either we have to or we hypothetically fail. Alright, so yeah, right now we're only setting bonus dictionary based on it's only bonus dictionary. We don't have to do this for action dictionary. Right? Yeah. It's only bonus dictionary. So we can get rid of setting bonus dictionary in here. Because like typically we'd only been setting up bonus dictionary based on the action dictionary, which is only the ones that only the actions that characters had actually or players had actually selected. So instead, let's just get rid of this part, and let's just say bonus dictionary bdict or bonus dictionary bonus dict. For a key in kurev dot actions. So for all the actions, let's have an equivalent actions dot keys, I guess. Keys bonus dict index a key. We can just prime it to be 0. Equals 0. Oops. Do we even have to do that? I mean, it might be that for each of the event types we're going to be iterating over it anyways. So, right. So where else does bonus dict get referenced? Okay. So yeah. So for kurev. Oh. All right. So for some of these events, I'm actually already setting it. Like for oh, well that's funny. Oh yeah, I remember why I did that. Alright, so for event type 0, we were already setting it, so we actually don't need to change anything. That one's already fine. For event type 1, for bkey and bonus dict.keys, yeah, okay, so now instead let's, oh no, actually that's fine, because we're going by bonus dict. So we can because we primed bonus tick to be the full list of actions, then that's actually also fine. Cool, so far so good. Alright, so for event type 2, if bonus ticked apop equals 2, wait, no, if the length of influence dictionary equals, oh yeah, right. Because this is the special case where if there is literally only one, if there's literally only one action chosen, then that's like literally a consensus, and that's like the best case scenario. Bonus ticked apop equals 2. Yeah. Okay, so this one's all set by merit of the other ones initializing to 0. Because in this case, if it's correct, we set it to be correct. Because like in event type 2, only one can be correct than the rest. Or something. Yeah. So that one's literally fine. Event type 3, also fine. Oh. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, it has to be fine. I mean, it's a little dismaying that like for these event types, hypothetically, they are worth more points the more people like choose a particular action, but like because like some of these votes don't make it in, they're not processed in time. Some of them, I mean, I think for the most part, like these events will be processed frequently enough that I don't have to worry about missed items, but hypothetically, like some of them could get missed in the tallying, and so it's a little sad that they don't count towards the tally. Although hypothetically, these are worth more. These event types are worth more. The more people choose a particular action, but it should still be representative from like the sample that makes it, I guess, through the that makes it in time, that gets processed in time. All right, so curve event type 3. Yeah, I think these are the ones that might. So for B key in bonus ticked keys. Oh yeah, again actually. Wait, so if the length of influence dictionary equals 1. Oh yeah, no, that one makes sense. Yeah, that one, right. So for every B key, yes. And I'm not introducing any like div by 0 errors. Now that I have more zeros in here, am I? I have not. All right. So event type 4. Okay, good. Wow. All right, so that was really simple because in most of these cases, we iterate over bonus tick.keys. So just by expanding that, we're mostly all set. All right, wait, what about this one? Oh, yeah. Event type 5 is the opposite one. Event type 5 is the one where for B key, yeah. Action dictionary, B key, yeah. Oh, action dictionary. Oh, what, blah, blah. Sorry. No, action dictionary is going to be empty for, shoot. So, okay, so this is the one where it would have crashed if I had just not come in here and made sure that everything worked correctly. So what's the quickest way to change this? Or what's the cleanest way to adjust this? So if A key, oh, so that's funny. It's actually, so on Twitter, it's actually slightly harder to succeed at event types 2 and 3, but it's actually slightly easier to succeed at event types 4 and 5. Because in event types 4 and what's easier to succeed in event type 5 at least? Alright, I'll just say if B key not in action dict dot keys. Actually, yeah, I can just add this as a separate case. Wait. Wait a second. Oh, whoops, what did I do? I accidentally did the if. For B key and bonus ticked keys. A fail. Okay, no, this is fine. I'll just, so just this entire thing, I'm gonna indent as the else case to, so else, no, not like that. So if B key, not in, action dict, action dict dot keys, then bonus dict index B key equals 2. Perfect score. Because no one else chose it. This late entry that we processed, or not even late entry, but this like asynchronous entry, this entry that we processed asynchronously was chosen by no one else, and so it's perfect. I should make it worth 3 points now. Actually, that would break it because this is not a number of points. This is an index value. All right, save that, and then the rest are good. Then I think. Cool. All right, so now we can say, as we were down here, we can say, where'd it go? Wait. Where was it? Participate. Okay, yeah. So now, so for A key in bonus ticked keys, we can say, yeah, participation lists equals blah blah blah. So what's the else case here? Wait, if A key in bonus ticked keys. No, they're all in bonus ticked keys. No, so we can just say so for A key and cur of actions keys, ptpcp list cur of ptcp id dot actions A key equals values bonus ticked A key, yes, and what's the same value that will be concatenating in here, this other stuff, plus, oh, but this is a number, so we have to save it as a string value, or else the entire world will explode, or so Python leads me to believe. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to edit that one data file that we have. Projects, journey, participation, whatever. I forget what, like, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Oh yeah, there was no participation in this event. So like, so close, I don't know. This one will be worth 2, and this one will be worth 1. I don't know. That's fine. Alright. Whoops, I didn't need to close that, but whatever. Okay. So, yeah, good. So now, right, yes, so when we're processing these asynchronously, as in this case, now we can say, What do we say? Oh wait, am I checking participation yet? No, I'm not, am I? Right. Right. Oh, but we're checking the name up front. So wait, where do we check participation? If interply status ID in pdict.keys, right, yes. Wait, yeah. And, so name not in, what's the, this whole stuff? Name not in whatever dot players. Because if name is in dot players, that means that, that means that this player already participated in this event, and we can just skip past it. Oh, wait. So wait, what do we do if... Yeah. Yeah. Because there is an else case here. There's like another thing that we do. Because just because it's not... Just because like it's not in reply to a valid whatever... Thanks, Elsalem. Really helpful. You're great. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, no, just because this is not in reply to a valid event tweet, whatever, or just because the player has already participated in the event tweet, it could still, like, the player might still be trying to, like, link their account or do something along those lines. So well, yeah, that's what we'll process in the else case. But then, so then the rest of the processing for, like, yeah, so for the asynchronous case, like, it's actually for either of these cases, right? For any of these cases, any of these cases, yeah, if there's a valid whatever, then we'll add them to whatever. So, oh right, and this is where we actually have to update. Well, we have to update a lot of data because we have to update the participation data and we have to add experience to the player. So that's fine. So right, so status dot players dot append name and what else? Right, and then we also append it to the save data for this. Oh, wait, that's what's different. Okay, that's what's different. Okay. Yes. In all the cases we append the name. No, we don't even have to do that in the case that... Okay, yeah. Okay. So, right, so because in this first case, it's the current event and it's still active, we haven't saved any of this data yet. So we can just let it ride. We added the player to the event, and then at the end of the event, they'll automatically get added in when that stuff is normally processed. So the other two cases. Oh, so maybe I should maybe instead of making this an else if case, I should just make this an else case, and then if within it, because oh yeah, you know what I'm not even taking into account yet is the 24-hour thing. How many seconds is 20? Sorry, it's a funny question. But how many seconds is 24 hours? 24 times 60 is that many minutes. 24 times... Or, no, that times 60 is... Wait, seriously? That's a lot of... 24 hours times 60 is how many minutes in a day. This is how many seconds in a day. I guess. It's a lot of seconds in a day. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, because there's another case, which is if the tweet is more than a day old relative to the tweet of yeah. So, okay. Huh. Right. So if wait, so it's this so if li in ptcp, wait. Oh yeah. Okay, so if like tweet in reply status blah blah ptcp blah blah, and before we even check if the name is in the participation whatever, or after, either way, and what? Oh yeah, so let's add in a new value for like tweet expiry equals 86,400, and then yeah, so we'll the other thing we'll look for is if what? So if tweet dot, how do I do the seconds thing? Where's the yeah this tweet created at seconds whatever relative to the end time. Yeah, so if these values relative to each other, so if or I don't have to say if again. If and so wait, what was it? It's so the end time. Yeah, so if the tweet created at minus the end time, so like if the wait, we don't necessarily have an end time yet. So I can't check this yet. Hold on. So no, I do have to wait longer because the first case, the case that the event is still active, there is no end time. So yeah, that would come out with really weird math. It would always fail. Okay, so if PTC, okay, so if what else? Yeah, so if PTCPT list end time less than 0, good. And then this else thing. Wait. Yeah, so this is right. So wait a second. If the end time is less than 0, right, if it's negative. Yeah, if the end time is negative, then it's impossible for the tweet to have come in 24 hours later, unless I leave an event open for 24 hours. In which case, that's still fine, as long as the end time is less than 0. That's totally fine. So, okay, so the first thing I'll say is if was it if the created at in seconds minus the end time is less than tweet expiry, then we can check these other cases, because if we don't have to deal with the else case there, because so this technically could be else if. No, whatever, this is fine. Okay, so if what? Okay, so if the created at in seconds is less than PTCPT end time, we can be fairly certain of that, given that we just checked to see if it was less than 24 hours old. So maybe I should flip this around and do the other one as the else case. No, this is fine. All right. So if the created at is less than or equal to, if it's less than or equal to the end time, then you get full credit for the event. So in this case, add experience, then the name, and then the add experience, name, and the value is ptcp list blah blah index whatever blah blah dot actions index li, because li is the action tag that we found in the thing that they were. Oh, wait a second. No, if it was multi, then it's not like this. Oh no, if it's multi, then it's way different. Can I loop over research while looping over research? I guess there's no reason I couldn't. So, oh no, wait. What if someone had tweeted multiple times, and it was like a multi? What if someone had tweeted multiple times during an event, because they wanted to change their vote during the event? I might just not support that feature. You can only change your vote if you're in Twitch, because the only reason you'd have to change your vote is based on the feedback of other people. You could change your mind. Yikes. No, that'd be so ungood. I do not want to support that feature. The capacity to change your vote on Twitter. Yeah, no, that's just not not gonna happen. Frankly. Alright. Yeah. Scary thought. Alright, so, yeah, no, just oh, but I can still, okay, so I won't let people change their vote, but for multi, I can still calculate it the correct way, which is, oh, which means we have to be keeping track as to whether these events were multi or not. Alright. Alright. we can do this. Oh yeah, okay. Oh. I mean, there's an alternative, which is, we could just not have multi on Twitter. Is there ever going to be a situation where it seems broken to not have multi? So because the reason I'm thinking about that is that I don't want like the multi. I don't like the multi tag. I just don't like it in general. Like in hindsight, I might not even do the multi feature. I don't know, I thought multi would be a good idea. I regret it. Every day. No. I just don't see it as like integral. So yeah, that said, I might as well support it. And it's, oh man, I might as well support it in as much as I have implemented it thus far. So it's not like it's that hard. All we have to do is say so like total equals 0, count equals 0. Stop unindenting so far, you jerk. Wait, what are you complaining about up here? Cur of actions key? Wait, this isn't... What is key supposed to be here? Cur of actions... Wait, what is any of this? This is really weirdly formed. Event dictionary, index name. Event dictionary, index name, index? Oh, yeah, this is for multi. Right, yeah, so right, but in this case, key is, if name, for I. Yeah, no, this is just, index li. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Okay, no, this is fine. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Otherwise, event name equal, or event dict, wait, yeah, equals li, right, okay. Alright. It had been hard to notice that error because, I'd had so many other errors in this block for so long. Alright. So for, oops. No, stop indenting so weird. For I don't know, a key. Am I using a key recently? No. Alright, good. So for for a key in research if a key in research for a key if a key in this thing dot actions dot keys then total plus equals the value of it. Index a key and count plus equals 1, and then right, so then we add experience equal to the integer value of rounded value of the total divided by the count. Yes. Okay. This is if multi. Oh right, which we're not keeping track of yet. So hold on, let's we had our debate. We heard the merits of both, of doing it either way, but ultimately we'll keep track of whether it was multi or not. So multi equals false, and then I guess we might as well just set it up front because we know about it up front. So multi, so what is it? It's a participation list, blah 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 blah. Dot multi, sorry, just thinking equals true, capital T true. Save that, and then actually no, we don't. Yeah, no. Wait, what? Oh, PTCP list, blah blah. I was gonna say we don't have to keep track of it because we're keeping track of it on the event, but we keep track of participation long after we keep track of the event. So if anything, we could take it off of the event, but nah. Okay. So yeah, then when we save it out, where did I put it? I think I put it right before the actions. So action, yeah. So before we do the action key part of it, actually no, we can. It's a single line, so we can put it in with the rest of these single lines. So plus the string value of Can we just do the string? Can we just convert a boolean to string and then a string back to boolean? I hope, because that's what I'm gonna do. Dot multi plus another new line character. Save that, and then what? And then yeah, when we load it in, we'll want to load that data as well. Specifically, we'll want to offset all of the lines of that data so that we're reading in from the correct lines, and we'll want to load in that data. So for example, oh yeah, I want to edit that data too, because we do have that one participation file. Participation, this one. So this one is false. This is not multi. And then so that was, where did we put that line? Close this other stuff. It was oh yeah, that thing. So that was line index 3. So everything index, so yeah, so the actions got moved down to index 4 and players got moved down to index 5. And so yeah, so pt cp list index -1 dot multi equals the bool for value of lines index 3. I don't know, maybe that works. I'm gonna test that just cause I feel like it. Alright, so bool string so like if the bool version of true print yep, save that. Yep, there we go. Alright, good, cool. That works. Save that. And then alright, good. So now we can continue with the multi and etc, etc. And someday, somehow, this will work. Mark my words. Or don't. You'll just be all the more surprised. Alright, so alright, if this thing dot multi then we do it this way. Else oh, what if yeah. I was thinking, like, what if it's multi but it's also a late entry, but that's not a real thing. That's not how this game actually works. We don't care about stuff like that, or that doesn't affect stuff in a meaningful way. Okay. All right, so yeah, yeah, right. So this else case is quite simple, relatively speaking, because all we do is add experience. Whoops, add, pardon, add experience, name, and just the PTCPT list, blah blah blah, actions, value of li. Because as with the other event text filtering, excuse me, it just takes the first one. All right, so so else, this is the else case where, so in this case, the tweet was submit after the end of the event, but within 24 hours of the end of the event. So, yeah. So the late dictionary is open a lot later than in oh, that's good. I like that, actually. The late dictionary is open a lot later with Twitter, so that way if you miss any of it, you can go and catch up and still play along, get partial credit. Yeah, I like that, because it always, yeah, one of the things that kind of like always seemed a little funny about this story is that like I wanted it to be a very like story-driven sort of game. Not story-driven, but like I wanted narrative to be a very important part of it. But like no one would be here for the entire story. So yeah, now you don't have to be here for the entire story. Which is just cool, I feel like. So yeah, let's do what then? I really badly, now that I know how to make a Twitter bot, I want to make like a fake person and just like have it initiate conversations on the internet. Or like just interact, I don't know. I want to make a bot that just like pretends to be a person on the internet and see. I'm sure there are a lot of people that do that. Who knows, maybe half the people on Twitter are actually robots that people thought it would be funny to have made a bot to, yeah, anyways. Okay. So in this case, this is when we go with the, so this is like, yeah, this is just like the late entry here. So let's actually, it's so much like the late entry. Let's just reproduce what we do on the late entry, which, as I recall, is a die roll based on the probability defined by the value of the late dictionary participation as determined by the that rubric that we set up. So here's the late dictionary. Yeah, add experience, name. Okay, yeah, so random. Yeah, all right, this is it here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I usually print out when I'm giving experience out, so I should also do that with this stuff too. All right, fine. I'll do all of this. All right. Excuse me. So else. So if random, blah blah blah. All right. So yeah. So print. Okay. So key isn't a real thing. Late dict. Right. So late dict dot key, not a real thing. It's actually supposed to be this whole stuff except value. Value. All right. So if random.random is less than or equal to, yes. string. Oh yeah, this is just one. This can just say just one. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. So this is also tweet late. And then so this one will be similar. It'll be like tweet after and then yeah, so the amount is like these amounts as a string. Oops. The string version of, and then yeah, similarly here it's plus the string version of the integer version of the rounding of etc., etc. I wonder how many is the most number of closed parentheses lined up in code, like correctly, not just like exploitatively, but like in a sensible and practical manner. I wonder like what is the world record in the history of computer programming for the most parentheses, the most closed parentheses all adjacent to each other. I bet it's like 80. No. That'd be startling. Alright. Yeah, and so there isn't a print for the for this, because this actually isn't when the experience gets assigned. This is just when the just an arbitrary time, basically. Excuse me. Sorry. Alright, right, and so then the other thing that has to get saved here is in either of these cases, where experience was awarded and the player participated, we have to do the thing where we append on to the participation list of players. It's like this thing, ptcptpd, whatever it's called, dot players dot append name. Then with open the data file representing this participation. So that would be with open was it participation plural? What is it? I forget what folder I called that. Participation, just singular. Okay. So participation slash, and then it's tweet in reply to status. No, it's not. No. Oh god, it's awful. No, it's it's this whole awful thing again. Dot tweet IDs index 0. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Plus dot txt. Alright, whatever. Right, and so we open it for append. So I think that's comma and then in quotation marks A. as p data, and then I think so. Let me double check that. So in Python, open just the regular one, not all those weird ones. Okay, so yeah, A. Yes, that's when opening a binary file, you should append it. Oh wait, no. Where's A? Oh yeah, okay, and A for appending. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. All right, cool. So then I just do dot append, maybe? I don't know. I don't think I've ever done this before. I'm pretty sure I just do pdata dot append a space character to separate the names and then name. And now that's it, I think. I don't know. That could be it. I don't know. Maybe. So we don't have to worry about accidentally clobbering the file because we only process one tweet at a time, and this is on the same thread as when we write the events out, or write the participation data out in the first place. Hey, Jorisk! Happy Jorisk Day! Hey! Sorry, did you say that? No, okay. I thought, alright. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I wasn't sure how long ago you said that, but hey, welcome! This could be fine. This is... Who knows? Maybe this is satisfactory. I've never appended before, so... I guess I should just look it up. I'll just look it up. Alright. I was hoping I would explain it in that thing that we just looked up, but whatever. No. Oh yeah, so wait, hold on. So yeah, no, it's not array append. It's like... So wait. Python write append... I don't know. How do you append a file in Python? There we go. Oh, dot write. Okay, so we don't do write. We just do. We don't do append. We just do write, and because we opened it for appending, the write just gets appended. Yeah. All right. That's better, I guess. Right. There we go. I should test all of this. Very much a lot of testing of this I should do. Good thing I have multiple Twitter accounts. Sorry, I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just I'm just gonna mute the microphone for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry for the delay. Sorry. Excuse me. Alright. Yeah. So, is that like a whole feature that we just did? That might have just been a whole feature. Which is cool. Kinda like it. I like accomplishing things. It's always fun. So yeah, after this event, I think I'm gonna restart the script and see if this works, I guess. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be super weird. I'm just opening up Twitter on my mobile device because the nice thing about the mobile device is you can be signed into a bunch of Twitters all at the same time. Like you can be signed into multiple different accounts all at the same time. Which is just convenient, you know? You know what I mean? I wonder how many accounts you can be signed into all at the same time. Oh, I should sign into a new account. All of the accounts. You can even create new accounts right through the app. Amazing. It's the future. Trustee Bard. Secret password. Secrets. Secrets. Wait, what am I doing? I forgot my password. I'm just like punching in random letters and numbers at this point. I hope it's correct. Alright, there we go. Oh, it worked! Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. Well done. Alright, good. Perfect distraction. Good job. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, the way I set up these data files, I made it so that the last thing in the file is the player list, because everything else is data about the event that occurred. So that's all fixed that's all locked in right when the event. Well, some of it is some of it's locked in right at the end of the event, but right at the end of the event is the first time we write this file. Then, because the file ends with the player list, yeah, we can like every time we add a new player to it, because we're already checking to make sure the player's not already in the list, so we're filtering for duplication, and then and so we'll just stack them right on the end like that, I think, and I'm thinking that's cool and good and stuff. Who knows? We'll find out. All right, so yeah, so I'm going to bring down the script, and first I'm just going to bring it up quickly. I'm not going to give it time to cool off necessarily, because I just want to see if it crashes and stuff. Like that, for example. Cannot concatenate string and long. Right, of course, right. How silly of me. String. Be a string. Be a string. Now, are there other situations where I do silly stuff like that? Possibly. Screen name is probably a string. Yeah, that's probably it. So I'm gonna... Wait, what are you barking about? Oh, I don't have enough close parentheses. Because this software that I'm using eats my close parentheses. And it's annoying. Excuse me. Let's see if this is better. Alright. It's better so far. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you know what's funny now? Is, there's the characters representing the tweets that we got the other day are going to be in the game now. So this is going to be like, I forget their character name. I forget their account names, but like RPG Craft. Oh no, wait, they're right. So those are them, but lurk mode is on, right? So maybe I should just turn off lurk mode for like for testing this. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off lurk mode temporarily, just so I can see, like, just so I don't have to like make inferences about what might be happening, but I can actually just like see what is happening. All right, so I apologize to everyone because lurk mode is coming off for a minute, but then only the new player will be at the end. Right? Okay, no, wait, no, like I'm literally just appending. So like so I'm like what I'm appending is just space and then the player's name. Oh yeah, so these, okay, it's hard to tell I guess from this example, but like this for example is the actions, and like so the different groups of data are separated by line, and then the actions and the player lists are both lists, so they're separated by spaces. This, for example, is the participation file for an event wherein 3 of us participated, and so then when more people participate, for example, it just keeps appending them right to the end. Because when I load this data in, it I'm assuming that because this is like the end of the file, right? Is this like, I assume it like end of file works like word processing, where end of file is like if you hit home or if you hit end and you know, if you just keep hitting like page down and end, like eventually you get down. I don't know. That's the plan anyways. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I was gonna turn off the lurk thing. Yeah, right, because I'm not saving out the tweet loading progress. Every time I start the script, it loads in all the tweets again. So So right, so if I put lurking to false temporarily, wait, yeah, no, lurking to false, right, temporarily, then right, so those two tweets that we have that we've been loading up all day for testing purposes. So now I think one's like, why am I blanking? It's like RPG Craft and Untrusty Bard, I think, are the two. Twitter names can only have alphanumeric characters and underscores, I hope. I hope that's true. It feels true. I can't think of a time where I saw someone with like something. Yeah, there you go. At RPG Craft. Yeah, good. Underscore. And then this is Untrusty Bard. And they have ats and stuff. So yeah, cool. Cools. Alright, so now hypothetically I can do an event where wait, what was the saga earlier? With the so a smelly wolf slowly creeps out from the brambles. Okay, notification time. I smell like, sorry. I should delay events just in case. Or no, technically that doesn't actually delay events. Smell like wolf slowly creeps out of the brambles. What am I doing with this? Alright, so, will you wave pound sign, pound wave, torch, or oh wait, secret panel. Sorry. I'm moving it so you can see all the secret things that I'm doing. Will you wave a torch or I guess I don't know actually what you're supposed to do when you encounter wolves. I assume you wave torches at them. That seems like a good thing to do, right? But then I don't know. Whatever. Or I don't know. I'm really bad at this. I should get better at this. No, I mean I'm cognizant of the fact that I should probably actually take a minute to, and by a minute I mean some amount of time off stream to actually just I feel like I just basically just have to prime it. I feel like it's the sort of thing that once I get into it I could get into it, but I just for whatever reason I'm not yet. Alright, so smelly wolves slowly goes out from the brambles. Will you wave a torch or make or call it over, call it to you or something? I don't know. Anyways, Excelsior. Right. So now this event is open, hypothetically, roughly speaking, I guess technically. So all right. So I'm gonna switch over to srsly_bz, and I'm going to participate in this event, hypothetically. Maybe we'll find out. Oh yeah, you can't really see name tags during the event, but I'll be able to see at the end of the event, because srsly_biz will get so wait, oh, I'm not following Trusty Bard yet. I should follow Trusty Bard for one thing. Alright, sorry. Yeah, it's Trusty_Bard if anyone wants to play along or help test or just whatever. So it's Trusty_Bard. Trusty Bard with no underscore is Trusty Bard's cousin, also Trusty Bard. All right, hold on. Yeah, so the event's still active. So if I just reply with like, oh, actually, you know what else should happen is once I participate, it should show up on the secret panel too, because the secret panel tracks participation. So oh yeah, huh? Yeah, no, okay, never mind. Uh, 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 sorry, I'm so. I call the wolf Smelly Wolf, but in a nice way, is my response. Let me just type that up and hit send, and let's see if we get a crash or what happens. So hypothetically now, next time it checks for new tweets, it should come up with this new tweet that I just submit, and then it should get read in by the game, and I mean, in all likelihood, it'll just crash, but we'll see. There we go. I call the wolf Smelly Wolf, but in a nice way. So it definitely got read, but did it get... hasn't updated here, so maybe it didn't get included in the event for some reason. So maybe we hit like a bump in our code. I wonder why. I wonder why that would be. Yeah, because it looks like it really just didn't take. So, was it the in reply to status, or like, no? I mean, like, it should. No, it does say, it does recognize that it's in reply. So, yeah, right, like, so if I go to, if I, like, look at this, if I look at this tweet, then, like, in the conversation history, it should, yeah. Alright, oh, yeah, alright, so creative also, alright, so, yeah, it, doesn't seem to be working yet. For some reason, but it's not crashing on the other hand, so it could be worse. Could be a lot worse, I guess. Oh, so interesting thing. Until I, if I get this to work, and I'm not careful, I might accidentally give a few extra experience points to some people. Wait, I'm just gonna leave it running for a minute, and then because I'm just curious, like, what on earth here could have failed. So, like, research. I guess I should probably add in like I should add in like prints to know okay, so yeah, so the event's still working. That's good, I guess. Better than it not working, I guess. Because it picked up if dog then in chat, but yeah, I guess I just put in like prints here to see like how far through the process it's even getting, right? Because if like the very first one isn't even gonna, oh wait, I can't check the participation list yet. No, that's probably part of it. There is no participation list while the event is active. All right, so I'm gonna end the event, conclude event, except that crashed. What? Wait, what just happened? New have referenced before assignment? Uh, oh. Wait, what? Yeah, no, I'm an idiot. This is supposed to be cur-ev. Derps. Alright, so I can't conclude that event. This is testing, people. I'm sorry. This is testing. So, alright, let me restart. Let me restart that. Okay, sorry. I was just thinking of something, but oh yeah, I should also. Yeah, no, I should fix. Okay, I shouldn't just fix I shouldn't just fix that because the other thing. Yeah, no, the thing that's also obviously wrong. I should fix that before we're running the script too. So I guess I didn't have to take it down immediately, but like, yeah. Like, for some reason it occurred to me I tried to do this thing twice, and for some reason it occurred to me in one of the cases that was legit, but in the other case it didn't occur to me that was okay. So if tweet and reply to status ID, PC keys or whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah, so we can't actually even check that until here. Wait, yeah, here. Yeah. So if else if elif name not in, yeah, because if the name is already in players, then this is exactly what we're filtering for. Yeah, we were just checking it too soon because we were checking it as soon as like we were going to process like any possible participation in the event. But you're right. So, but the one that we were testing or the one that we were trying out here, I can probably run the script and it'll hopefully, I don't know, who knows what it'll do now, but it might do better than it did before. And yeah, so the reason, like the event was literally live. So we there was no participation list, so well, no, does that make sense? I feel like it should have. No, maybe that wasn't what was wrong. Because if anything, the participation list should have been empty at that point, and so her name certainly shouldn't have been in the participation list. I mean, we should still defer that check, but maybe that wasn't the problem. So I really can't get in the habit of checking notifications for this stuff because that's just gonna take forever. All right, Smelly Wolf creeps around really wave a torch. Recall it to you. Oh, good. My NVIDIA driver is ready for an update. Or, pardon. Okay, so the wolf. So the wolf visibly, or no, the wolf tend to, no, I don't know. I really have to get better at this. I just have to be less picky with my words. The wolf so the wolf cautiously creeps forward, glancing back in the direction it came, in the I can spell in the direction it came from, or glancing, I don't know, cautiously glancing, glancing back. Do wolves have shoulders? Can it glance back over its shoulder? I don't know. Oh yeah, wait. I'm assuming like all the like creative 69ers probably showing up twice, right? Because there's no account link. Oh, and the lurker mode is off. Sorry about that. Whatever. All right, I apologize. But so that or no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm writing here. The wolf cautiously uh, uh, creeps forward, then suddenly lunges past and sprints off. I see. This is supposed to be like event text, but like I don't have any like conclusive text in like the in the feed. Like right now, it's all just event text. There's nothing that's non-interactive. So I don't know. All right, the wolf cautiously creeps forward, then lunges past you and sprints off. So I only have 140 characters. Oh wait, no, I can test the other thing, which I haven't actually tested yet, which is the vertical bar. The wolf cautiously creeps forward and lunges past you and sprints off. From the other, from further west, is it? We're going west, right? Or like this is all happening in the westward direction? Yes. From far to the west, you hear a ferocious bellow. Vertical bar character. So that should hypothetically split this into 2 tweets now. So, and I guess technically either of them, or both of them, are going to count as part of the event, the way it's set up currently. I mean, like, I didn't plan on using this method for tweeting in that manner, but, yeah, alright, sorry. I don't need this giant pink visuals on screen, so I'll move that over here. Sorry. Man, alright, so wait, what was I, oh yeah, I should keep some semblance of, oh yeah, wait, so, this is like the most GMing that I've done in a long time. Alright, I need to get my acts together. Not far in that direction. Oh man, this is the worst text editor. It has no autocorrect and or has no like spell checking, and it doesn't even word wrap. I guess if I wanted those features, I'd have to implement them manually. All right, not far in that direction lies a small glen, fit for fit to camp in overnight. Otherwise, you could find an inn in town. Excelsior! Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It doesn't strip the vertical bars out of chat. So so hold on, if I look over here, it probably actually, I don't know. I've never tested that before. Presumably it would send out, it apparently it will take forever to load. But look, okay, yeah, it totally does. It totally tweeted it as 2 separate things, and it did in the correct order and everything. Yay. But yeah, I guess I should strip the vertical bar character out of the text that that goes to chat, because there's no specific reason to have that there. All right, so yeah, like I was saying before, I'm thinking. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, okay. So, all right, yeah. Again, all right. So yeah, that other thing that I was hoping had been the problem was in fact not the problem, because as we're seeing now, like we're reading in new new tweets, and they're still not coming through for whatever reason. I don't know what that's about. So I guess I should keep looking, for example. I might quickly do the thing about stripping out the vertical bar character, because that's weird. The vertical bar character is weird. Uh, how, how do I do that? What's the easiest way to do that? It is the append interest string. I guess oh yeah. Yeah, so some stuff might right, yeah. I thank you, creative, because like if I check notifications, it will show some stuff here. Oh, and the stuff shows up on screen too. Well, I mean, it's during an event now, so it's as if we're all in lurk mode, but all right, what the what? Oh, okay, yeah. Someone participated in chat. That's just why that came through. Yeah, no, for cutting out the vertical bar character, I guess I'll just yeah, I'll just do like the same thing. Just so like lines equals evtext split. So I'll just do so instead of appending it's like so yeah, so I'll just say intro string. Wait. Yeah, no, I basically just whatever. So intro string no, I'll do this in the first place. And then yeah, so it'll be ready to get pieced back together with the rest of the stuff. So where do we start intro string? Intro string equals it's like yeah. I'm then declare this further up here, because then we can say intro string. So for intro string equals hark, and then the space, and then for li in li or whatever, I don't care, in lines intro string equals actually I'll get rid of the space character here. Intro string plus equals li dot strip. Yeah, I mean, this is basically what I'm doing with the tweets as well. So basically, yeah, it'll just take each of those chunks and put them back together. And so I guess some of the time that actually doesn't do anything, because when there's no vertical bar, that does basically nothing. I mean, it does strip the extra space characters, but whatever. Okay. That was minor. Though let's look at the more pressing issue, which is that this feature just isn't really working. So I guess, all right, I'm just going to print basically everything so we can see firsthand what is or isn't working here. So print research. Print the string version of research. I don't imagine that this is going wrong, but who knows? Maybe I made some very fundamental silly mistake. So yeah, and so then for li in research, blah blah blah. So let's before we do the if whatever equals, let's say print the text version of this, or the string version of this, and then if ptcpt end time is less than 0. We are initializing end time correctly, right? We're setting it to -1, which is pretty less than 0 where I'm from. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we're never setting end time to be anything else. Like, unless we load it. And like this event is like live presently. It's not, we're not loading this in from anything. So it should only be getting set when it gets initialized. So I guess I might as well check what the end time value is. So actually, I should also put in like some indicator of like what is getting printed out, just in case it's weird and out of context. So research plus that. We don't need to stringify that. We need to stringify the other thing. And so this is PTCP actions. And then yeah, so let's print I'm just curious to see which of, if any of these are evaluating, because I feel like the problem has to happen somewhere in here, because if it happened anywhere after this, then we can also see what happens at the end of this event, because am I just trying to just cut that one character out, or actually split them to use them differently? I do both of those things. So the reason I split on that character is because I do use them split. Like the vertical bar character was the separator character, which allowed it to. So instead of getting sent as just a single tweet, it got sent as individual tweets. But then, yeah, it hadn't even occurred to me. Oh, string replace. Oh. Well, okay, yeah. So then the other thing is that that would be really handy if I was a better person, or like if I was a more consistent person, because sorry, I was really into what I was doing, and I zoned out of chat. Corpse Lolu, the game, I kind of broke the game right now, so it's like it's kind of playing right now. Like what we see on the bottom of the screen is kind of the game, but it's not. This is not the best it's ever been. I apologize. I'll see if I can get it back up and running in not too distant future. Yeah. So the reason like the string replace, I don't know. It might, something like that might work, but like I'm really inconsistent with how I space it. So I might have to do like, I don't know. Maybe I could do like string replace vertical bar plus a space character gets replaced with like nothing, or something, because like otherwise there would be like weird amounts of spacing. That does sound smarter. The string replace thing, I'll have to keep that in mind, because I'm sure there are situations where that would actually be way better than the things that I actually choose to do. Alright, so the last data point that I'm going to print before I test what happens at the end of this event. Actually, I should probably test the end of this event first. So yeah, so but lurk mode is off, so I feel weird about that. Alright, so I'll do this, and then I'll test the end of the event, and then I'll restart the script, and then everyone will live happily ever after. I don't know, could happen. So print yeah, so the end time, just to see what it should be, because this should be -0, but excuse me, -1 -1, not -0. Should be -1. We'll see what we actually get. All right, so PTCP end time, whatever. All right, so save that. So now we'll at least, I don't know, hopefully this will give us, wait, what are you saying is an error? Invalid syntax? Too many, oh, right, because I didn't tell it to be the string version. Okay, yeah. And there were too many closed parentheses, not enough open parentheses. Alright, so now let's see what happens at the end of this event. Maybe more crashes, maybe perfect camp, 100%. That's not accurate though, because if it had read in the Twitter data, there would have been one in, and so it actually would have been like some percentage in. Yeah, so it's definitely not reading that data, and I don't know what that's about. So I'm gonna try restarting the script, and hopefully this will give us a better idea. Of like, because like if all of these print, I'll be really surprised. All right, so so like as night falls over the woods. Hey, look, it's me. I know that name. So at least that stuff's working, right? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. As night falls over the woods, and sorry, I still like I'm still getting into the like mindset. Or like what I really should do or should be doing or need to do is like to get into the mindset of like the GM, because it's never like a role that I've actually like, it's a role that like I kind of understand the function of it, but it's not anything that I've really done much, at least before. So happy Jorisk Day, happy Jorisk Boxing Day Eve. Okay. So as night falls over the woods, I don't know, like crickets chirp, and the and trees creak or whatever. You can roast mallows. I don't know. Marshmallows. Or skip stones across a nearby pond. If you like. 42 characters! Well, you can't do it if you like. Or, I mean, there's no if you like. It's, whatever. Alright, Excelsior! Alright, so I don't know what is happening down here. Weird things. Weird things are what's happening down here. Alright, so let's try again to choose a thing and see what happens. Oh, alright, creative beat me to it. So let's see what happens when creative's reply gets read. Nope. Hey, how about that? What? What did I? I forgot to call this one a string. Worst feature ever. The thing where even though something is like easily interpretable. Oh wait, it's a dictionary, so it's not easily interpretable as a string. All right, well we got here, so we at least got past the li in research. Oh, but yeah. Okay, yeah. So it did read that correctly. It read skip correctly. But wait, yeah. So I can't just print out actions. I'll print out actions.keys because that's a list and that prints. Maybe a dictionary would print out correctly. I'll try printing out the whole dictionary to see if that works. Because it does know it's supposed to be a string now, so maybe that's sufficient. I don't know. We'll find out. So sorry. Oh, there's no space between hark and oh, right. Because I stripped the space characters. No, I know why that is. It's because I didn't put yes. Wait, hold on. It's because I didn't if we use commas in print instead of appending. Oh, really? Interesting. certainly worth a check. Print, okay, so like, DCT equals dict, DCT index, IDX, equals val, print, hat, 1, DCT. Save that. Print commas. Blammo. Nope. Val. Oh. Yeah, right. Okay. That was supposed to be text. Right. Thank you. IDX is not defined. Oh, that was also supposed to be text. Okay. Hey, look at that. All right, that is really helpful. Thank you, dog. That's very helpful. So, yeah, neat. All right. Yeah, not having to put in those stupid string things and not having to put like all the pluses with the spaces and stuff like that. Awesome. All right, but we can also print dictionaries, which is the other thing I was testing with that. So yeah, let's try it again, see how it works. All right, so I don't even remember what people did. One person roasted marshmallows, and I think another person skipped stones. Whatever, the event was type random. Anyways, so right, okay, so in the middle of the night, you hear rustling in the nearby woods. Or you hear the, not rustling, you hear branches snapping in the nearby woods. Or, no, I can't. I'm running out of characters. No, I can just use multiple tweets if I need to. Or are they entire entire trunks? It's loud. Yeah, I should be testing the vertical bar character too, because yeah, I know I should be doing short quests to save time. Really, what I should be doing is I should not be like too critical of like, I should just be like doing like stream of consciousness is what I should be doing. But so you are inclined to stay completely motionless and hold your breath. Breath, B-R-E-A-T-H. Breathe, B-R-E-A-T-H-E. Alright, Excelsior. Oh wow, yeah, I haven't done long action tags before. I think if I'd made them much longer, they would have clipped into each other. But apparently, I can make them that long. I think I chose that very intentionally. Like I chose like these. At the distance I'm spacing these apart. No, that was in the old setup. In the old setup, I was like, I think I spaced it so like they could be. Oh, I should actually reply to. Oh, yeah. All right. I did that one wrong, but whatever. I don't care. Oh, I shouldn't have said your in the action tag. Maybe? I don't know. That was kind of slightly weird. Hold your breath. Alright, but, okay, yeah. Whoa, okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, so this is the response that we got from Creative. Thank you, by the way. And, we got the first two prints, but why didn't we get the last one? Hold on a second. Let's look at this. In a place where it's not moving around all the time. Alright, don't save. Don't save that either. That was the same file twice. Notepad. Alright. Yeah, what were we seeing here? So... yeah, what the heck? So we did get the first two prints, we just didn't get the third one? Why would... what? What? Whoa, wait a second. It's a... the second print said that the actions were in and camp. Why would it have said in and camp? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. We're making data from all this, aren't we? Like, I refresh this. This, folder has data in it. What? Wait, hold on. Why doesn't this folder have data in it? I've been restarting the script. Oh no, because we haven't made it to the end of events very much. Wait, we did make it to the end of that one event. How? Oh, wait, there's only one data file here? Does it just keep overwriting the same data file? Whoa. There should not be... Alright, this is weird. Excuse me, there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now, and I don't understand it. Oh yeah, we got a new folder. That's a nice pick me up. Oh, I really can't read that. Hold on. Crazy to see the curve. Welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership. Welcome. Alright. Yeah, no, the file name was chosen very specifically. It's because it references the tweet that it those are the indexes that that tweet that's like the ID that the yeah, so like if you go to well, it's just, I don't know, something seems to be broken, but like hypothetically if you go to like this tweet, or no, not this one, like hypothetically that number should correspond to the URL of wait, it's that saying in and like camp and stuff like that, so like I don't know, hypothetically it should have been like this one, hypothetically. Is it 95? No, it ends in 37. I don't know. I mean, it's not working, hypothetically, but like that's, yeah, okay. Alright, so wow, yeah, this is weird, because like it's using the it's using the, so like a bunch of things are weird here, because something's happening to like our data, or like isn't happening to our data, because like we used to have two files here, and then one of them got deleted or something. Cause like, what? How did it delete? Yeah, it does read the old tweets, because it reads through like all the old ones, but like this list, like hold your breath. This was in reply to this one. Right. And so the way it works is like hypothetically it's like populating this so it should be it's got to be something wrong with the indexing of it's got to be something wrong with the indexing of the indexing of the participation list in some regard, because when it pulls up, like for this print where it parrots back the actions, the participation actions, like this should be based on the action list for the tweet corresponding to the tweet which this tweet replied to, right? Because if this tweet is a reply to a tweet, it looks at the tweet that it's a reply to. It looks in the participation dictionary to see if that is if that's the ID of one of Trusty Bard's tweets, specifically one of Trusty Bard's tweets pertaining to an event, and then if it does, then it looks into the participation data to call up the actions corresponding to that event. So if anything, if it had been working correctly, it should have called up hold your breath and no, it shouldn't have. Because it should have called up those two, and they should have had 0 value for each of their things, because the event was still active. Or did we finish that? Did we even finish that event cleanly? Because if the script crashed, then it just shouldn't have succeeded at like basically anything. Is that part of the problem, that the script isn't always successful and is trying to read in data in replies to events that didn't successfully complete or something? I don't know. I might want to put in like I can put in like a new floor if we need to disregard the old tweets and not read those. Like if the old tweets are like getting to be a problem. So yeah, how can I inspect stuff with this? I never know what I can actually look at in this variable explorer and what I can't. But if I could look at the PCTP list, that would be fantastic. No. It's not even in here. Wait, why is there no... There's not even a PTCP list in here. Is that a bad sign? Wait, why do these keys have L's at the end? Oh, because they're longs? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh. Oh. I think sometimes I'm using indexes as longs, and sometimes I'm using indexes as strings. And that's probably not good. But the dictionary has, like, the dictionary has more than one entry, which is good, I guess. I could just, well, I could just do what? Well, I should end this event and see what happens with the participation data. Because, like, alright, this participation data is the one that says false in camp Jorisk. And it has 3 tweet IDs, like, that's not legit, that's dumb. The most I've ever done is 2, so none of these should have more than 2 tweet IDs. Some of them should have 2 tweet IDs, but none of them should have more than 2. Alright, I have no clue what's gonna happen, but let's try ending the event. Conclude event. Congratulations. Perfect. Perfect, you guys. Alright, but what's happening here? Did it overwrite this file again? And of course it overwrote this file again. And it just keeps appending. Sorry, it just keeps appending. So this is probably what's wrong. I feel like this has got to be what's wrong. Like whatever's going wrong there has got to be it. So what is it that we're doing that's so wrong? Because it's so wrong. Let's not. So the time that we set this stuff is when we create the event. So I feel like some of it's got to be going wrong as early as then, right? Because oh wait. Well, Oh, congratulations, Jorisk, on leveling up, by the way. Does it bother anyone that we're in, that we don't have lurker mode on? I can restart the script with lurker mode on, real quick. I could do that. Maybe I'll do that shortly, or something. If it bothers people, but let me know. All right. Yeah, participation list. New ev participation ID. How are we setting this? The length of participation list -1. We're appending a new participation on, and we're setting the participation index as the length of participation list -1. Hypothetically, that should be the index of the one that we just appended, right? So okay. So that should be good, I guess. So now, like when we reference participation list, oh yeah, so participation dictionary tweet ID equals new ev participation ID tweet ID. Yeah. That's an excellent point, if dog then. So I guess I just apologized. I apologize to everyone for not having lurker mode on right now. I'll just restart the script and bring it back in the near future. All right. Now that, so maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll actually fix it before it's time to bring the script back up. Maybe. I feel like it's not going wrong here, so maybe it's going wrong in the other place. Like maybe we're actually keeping the data okay, but then when it's time to save the data, maybe that's when we're screwing up. No, that doesn't make sense, because look at... Wait a second. Is this that stupid... No, I know what this is. It's that stupid thing. It's the world's worst thing. It's... It's the world's stupidest thing that is awful and everyone dislikes it, but it's still totally a thing. I'm using participation. I'm using dictionaries and lists, and that's not okay. I need to say def underbar init underbar self tweet IDs equals, you'd think it'd be enough to just say tweet IDs equals a list, actions equals a dictionary, and players equals a dictionary. What do you, oh, self dot, what are you, stupid? No, yeah, obviously I did not want to indent, like unindent entirely. Thanks IDE. Really brilliant deduction there. No, alright, self dot, actions, equals dictionary, despite the fact that we already said all of these things exactly. No, we need to say them again. We need to say it in init, and we need to say it with self and tons of other stuff that just doesn't, I don't care about it because it's dumb and I don't care about it. But it's the rule, it's the law. So there we go. Now everything will just magically work, or not, or at least, okay, things are not necessarily guaranteed to magically work right now, but they'll at least be slightly less broken, I guess. That's the aim. It's the aim at any rate. So, oh yeah, right, so, the noise, stops, for a moment, or the commotion. Like, this is an example of what I should not be doing, is like retyping stupid phrases that don't actually matter. The commotion settles for a moment, and you hear or you hear only the scraping of stone against metal. No, wait.